I am here with Oz from Remedy Games, all the way in Finland. Yeah, we worked together with you guys for the announcement of Alan Wake's American Nightmare at the VGAs in December. We now know this is part of the Xbox Live House Party lineup, which means it's coming in the next month, I guess, right?
It's coming next month, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Really excited for it.
Well, we've got a brand new exclusive demo to show us here, just like we do at E3 and just like we will this year at E3 of the observatory level in Alan Wake. So let's take a look here as we play through it. Now, one thing I should ask you is, I know lots of people were talking about this around the VGAs, is this Alan Wake 2, is it not? It's not officially Alan Wake 2, but I mean, what I love about this is even though it's an Xbox Live Arcade game, it looks beautiful. I mean, you guys have upgraded the tech from the first game, and this is a full-blown experience, right?
Oh, absolutely. So this is a standalone spin-off experience, but like you said, yes, the technology has come a long way since you saw Alan Wake last. I mean, we've updated some of the visuals. You can see that in the color palette. The environment, for instance, is a lot more destructible than it was before, so you really can't trust your surroundings.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a full-blown experience. So, but again, it's a standalone experience, so anyone can jump on board, even if they've never played Alan Wake before.
Absolutely.
But for the fans out there, we've definitely put a ton of optional story content that takes the fiction forward and allows them to connect the dots to the first game.
So is it still going to be structured sort of where you have, sort of daytime sequences around the city and then, nighttime the take and sort of come for you?
Sure. Well, this is, so like the first game was broken down into episodes.
Yep.
This is kind of like a special, if you like. So this is a full-blown episode of Night Springs.
Okay.
So the whole kind of story is contained in this Night Springs story.
Desert sort of setting, right?
Right, in Arizona. Yeah. So the backstory goes that early on in his career, our hero, Wake, a writer, had written several episodes of Night Springs.
Okay.
Now, in Wake's world, fiction can come real.
Yes.
And that's what we're faced with here. So we are playing an episode of Night Springs, and this episode is written by Alan Wake himself.
Aha, all right, so you're living your own dream or nightmare, depending on how it is. Now,
Right.
how long is this game? Because Xbox Live Arcade games are usually, they're cheaper. This is not going to be, certainly not going to be a $60 game.
Sure.
Are you going to get a pretty full-blown experience here?
Oh yeah, so the story mode is, it's hard to put kind of a time on it, but I'm guessing like for the average player, something between 4 or 5 hours, maybe a little bit more, depending
some
how
$60
much...
games are only that long.
But, stuff, depends how much you're going to explore the optional story content in there. But in addition to that, there's a high-octane, kind of over-the-top, really cool arcade action mode called Fight Till Dawn. Yeah. And the idea there is that you try to fight till dawn and survive till dawn, which lasts for about 10 minutes. The enemies keep coming at you, they get stronger. You've got tons of new enemies and new weapons and stuff, and if you survive till dawn, you win, but it's not easy. And if you unlock
Your horde mode, right?
Our horde mode, if you like. And in addition to that, we've got 5 maps there, and if you beat those maps, then you unlock those same 5 maps, but in nightmare mode, which...
even worse.
It's crazy.
Now, Remedy, you guys are you're working on this. You did, a cool Death Rally iOS version last year that did, I think, pretty well for you guys.
Did really well.
Where do you guys see the company going? I mean, you've done this. I'm sure you're pretty much wrapped up on this. I mean, are you guys already on to the next gen? I mean, where are you guys thinking about the company going?
Sure. I mean, we definitely see that, there's different opportunities in the digital space. There's different opportunities in iOS, like with Death Rally and so forth. But, we're a story-driven, cinematic, character-centric kind of studio that loves to do these kind of cinematic action games, AAA, and we'll continue to do stuff like that. I've got nothing to announce right now. But, this is us kind of, testing other stuff as well. Instead of just being kind of contained in our studio and being quiet for a long time, we like to do these shorter projects as well. And
Alan Wake was, what was it, 6 years?
It was 5 years. It was 5 years, long time. Well, we built all the technology from the ground up. It's all our own tech, and that's what makes it easy to kind of reiterate the tech and actually improve it here.
Well, it looks great, and what I love about this, too, is I know you guys did some DLC episodes, but that sort of required people to have sort of played the game and be ready to download it, and this is standalone, as you said, so anyone can access it quickly and easily.
Right, yeah, so it's a pick-up-and-play experience. I mean, we have a short tutorial there for people that have never played Wake before, and they'll understand the story right off the bat. but for the fans, you keep talking with the NPCs, having more and more dialogue, and in the manuscript pages, they're going to get much more of the Alan Wake universe there.
Yeah, I think you guys are onto something here with the idea of, you know, a reasonably priced Xbox digital experience.
Sure.
Sometimes Xbox Live Arcade, I was saying to you before, it has this negative connotation that they're going to be sort of these cheap games. And you look at this, and I mean, this is a full-blown, full-blown game. So. Hopefully there'll be more of this kind of stuff, and if this does well, maybe you'll do another one.
I definitely hope so. If people like this, definitely will do more. I hope we're setting the bar for quality on XBLA here. Yeah. And, you know, let the fans decide. If they love this setting, if they want more Night Springs and more pulp action adventure, we'll bring it.
Oz, thank you so much. Great to have you here. You guys can check this out when it comes out in February for Xbox Live Arcade.